You should really be considering practicality whenever you're deciding on what camera bag to use and what is good for you. In this video, I kind of want to go over how I use my backpack and why I chose the one that I did, and also kind of take you on a tour of how I organize my bag and pack my bag, so that way it's easy to access the things that I need on any given shoot whenever I'm out and about doing my thing. Now keep in mind, I don't use this thing every single day. I don't take it with me everywhere that I go. It's a 35-liter bag. It's a big backpack, so it's basically meant for travel, but it houses so much of my equipment that I need on bigger productions or shoots or whatever I might need. Now, if I'm just doing a typical hour photo shoot, then I wouldn't bring this with me. If I do, it stays in my truck with not as much of my equipment in it, but usually if I'm doing a video shoot, it packs a lot of what I need for that given shoot. And I really run my business out of this backpack, which is why I wanted a larger one. So for me, I chose the Nomatic bag collaboration with Peter McKinnon, and the reason that I chose this bag was purely because of how well it's built, and all the features that come with it are just well thought out for creators. And so I wanted to kind of go through those features, and I'll kind of take you on a tour again of what I do and how I use my bag and how I organize it for things that I use it for. Again, I don't use this every single day, so I don't lug this big thing around. Like it's absolutely massive, so I don't take this everywhere I go. Also, partly because of a safety concern. Like I don't want to get jacked, or I don't want to get mugged or anything like that and have all my gear with me at all times. It's a silly thing to do. If you do that and you don't have any sort of insurance or anything like that, you're risking a lot of money. We all know how expensive this hobby can be. So if you are someone who's going to be using it for more of an everyday bag, or you're looking for an everyday camera bag, then I would recommend the 25-liter version of this. Are there backpacks out there that exist that are probably better? Yeah, maybe. I didn't go through every single bag, and I went through a few, and I wanted to kind of see what I liked. When I saw how much this one had to offer, I knew it was the one. I really wanted to jump in on this one. I will say that I've given some thought to doing the 25-liter one, the everyday bag, but I just don't carry around my camera as much. I usually shoot just inside of my little room, inside of my studio, and that's really it. If I take my camera anywhere, it comes with a bag that I'll show you kind of on the tour as well. So let me take you through how I organize my bag and how I use it on everyday projects. And y'all let me know in the comments if you have any questions or any concerns about, you know, what the bag might offer, and I'll be glad to answer them as best I can. I love this bag personally. If these tips and these features are meant for you and this video helps you, man, that's all I really wanted to do. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so this bag has a number of cool features. So right off the rip, you'll notice it's a pretty much a tough plastic outer. Great for weather, pretty weather resistant. On the side here, you have a slot for your tripod. What I like about this is it's held down by magnets, so it keeps it closed. This is very, very convenient. Also, you can put a water bottle or something like that in there. One of the bigger complaints that I hear often is that this is a metal, so this gets kind of either dinged up or scratched the way this is, but also does damage to any surfaces. So if you're rubbing it against a car or anything, this is kind of can be a little rough. On the top here, you have a slot for any keys. You have the fly the flag on the inside, and it actually has two slots that are split by a magnet as well, so you can put your passport if you're traveling, passport or anything like that on the inside. Open this front flap, and you have a couple different compartments here. I'll be honest, I rarely use this. You can pack your clothes and stuff like that. I don't use this often, if at all, to be honest, because typically I'm just using this for my jobs and different jobs that I'm actually on. On the very top here on the inside, there are two big sleeves to carry whatever you need. Also, this part unzips, and you can actually open up just behind all of these pockets as well. So it has tons of room to pack whatever you need when you are traveling. Again, I don't really use that feature because I don't normally travel, if at all. On the top, you have, or on the other side, opposite of the tripod holder, you have a side slot, a side access slot. I don't use this either. I'm not a side access person. I don't use this on the daily, so I don't really access the camera while I'm on the go. On the back side, it's pretty hefty, pretty padded as well. It's very, very comfortable. Also has these straps that you can strap around your body if needed. On the very back here, you have a slot for up to a 15-inch laptop. Has like a soft felt feel on the inside, which is dope. And then we get to the main compartment, which is going to be camera access. Now, this is where I pretty much live out of my bag. Again, I use this for all of my photo shoots. Pretty much I build my business, or I run my business out of this bag. So everything in here is stuff that I use. Obviously you can see a slot for my camera, which is what I'm using right now, the Canon R6. And I have a 16 to 35 millimeter lens on it right now. And that's what will stay pretty much living on it at all times. If I'm shooting portrait photography, I'll use my 24 to 70 Tamron G2. Of course, got to keep a nifty 50 in here, 50 mil. All of these are interchangeable. You can adjust these slots with this Velcro here. This is how I've just kind of built mine out. Now you'll notice on the top here, I'll kind of slide this up. This part right here is actually where the cube, the other backpack, or the everyday backpack, originally was housed. It was housed just at the top, and what's cool about it is you can open it and keep it open from the inside and just be able to access it from here. I don't use this any longer, and I've just separated this out to where I just have top access entirely. This is where I keep my Osmo Mobile 6, and then of course my drone for any drone photography or videography that I'm doing for any of my work. If I'm doing portrait photography or event photography and I know that I'm going to be using my off-camera flash and I'm not going to be really using my drone, I'll pack my drone inside of the everyday carry and keep that in my truck. And in here, I'll house my off-camera flash along with the accessories that I have bought for it. And it fits perfectly right in this section here. But for now, I really just keep my drone in here for real estate photography and real estate video. This is the Cube hard outer case. I love this thing. This thing comes in handy. I keep all of my action stuff in here. So my DJI Osmo Action stays in here. Any accessories that I have go with that. So yeah, this is how I kind of organize my bag and how I pretty much run my business out of my camera bag. At the very top over here, I'll slide this back. At the very top over here, I just have my variable ND filters or any diffusers that I can use for either my action camera or for my actual camera. And then batteries at the top. Also has a huge sleeve at the very, very top that goes behind pretty much everything. But yeah, this is how I organize my bag to run my business out of my backpack. So if this video brought you some value, I just want to say thank you for staying until the end and watching it through. And I hope it did bring you that value. If you ever have any questions or anything like that, feel free to drop a comment. And I look forward to seeing y'all on the next upload. Take care.